through adversity into maturity, wisdom, and joy of affirming who they are. Women who face a difficult road just to claim that name. And in the end, they endure, they survive, and they share in the pride of expressing femininity with all women in one voice united.
At 5 years old, I was putting my baby sister's diaper on and saw her vagina. I wanted one. I thought it would open. I thought it would grow.
I ached to belong. I ached to smell like my mother. Her sweet aroma lived in my hands, in my skin, in my hair. I ached to be pretty. Pretty.
I wondered why I was missing my bathing suit top at the beach. I wasn't dressed like the other girls.
I ached to be completed. I ached to belong, to twirl the baton.
They assigned me a sex the day I was born. It was as random as being adopted or getting assigned a hotel room on the 30th floor. It has nothing to do with who you are or your fear of heights, but despite the apparatus I was forced to carry around, I always knew I was a girl.
They beat me for it. They beat me for crying. They beat me for wanting.
To touch.
To pet.
To hug.
To help.
To hold their hands.
For trying to fly in church like Sister Petrel.
For doing cartwheels.
Crocheting socks.
For carrying purses to kindergarten.
They kicked the shit out of me every day on my way to school.
In the park, they smashed my magic marker fingernails.
They punched my lipsticked mouth.
They beat the girl out of my boy. Or they tried.
So I went underground and stopped wearing pink.
Be a man. Stand up for yourself. Go punch him back.
I grew a full beard.
It was good. I was big.
I joined the Marines. Suck it up and drive on.
I became duller, jaded.
Sometimes cruel.
Butch it.
Butch it.
Butch it up!
Always clenched, inaccurate, incomplete.
I ran away from home.
From school.
From boot camp.
Ran to Miami.
Greenwich Village.
Aleutian Islands.
New Orleans.
I found gay people.
Wilderness lesbians!
Got my first hormone shot. Got permission to be myself.
To transition, to travel, to immigrate. 350 hours of hot needles. I'll count the male particles as they die. 16 man hairs gone.
The feminine is in your face. I lift my eyebrows. I'm curious. I ask questions.
And my voice. Practice, practice. It's all about resonance. Sing song, sing song. Men are monotone and flat. Jewish accents are excellent, and Southern accents really help. Hey there, y'all!
My vagina is so much friendlier. I cherish it. It brings me joy. The orgasms come in waves. Before they were jerky.
I'm your girl next door.
My lieutenant colonel father ended up paying for it. My vagina.
My mother was worried what people would think of her, that she made this happen, until one day she brought me to church and everyone said, "You have a beautiful daughter."
I got to be soft. I'm allowed to listen. I'm allowed to touch. I'm able to receive.
To be in the present tense.
People are so much nicer to me now.
I can wake up in the morning and put my hair in a ponytail.
A wrong is righted.
I am right with God.
It's like you're trying to go to sleep and there's a loud car alarm. When I got my vagina, it was like someone finally turned it off.
I live now in the female zone. You know how they feel about immigrants.
They don't like it when you come from someplace else. They don't like it when you mix.
They killed my boyfriend.
They beat him insanely as he slept with a baseball bat.
They beat this girl out of his head.
They didn't want him dating a foreigner.
Even though she's pretty, she listens and she is kind.
They didn't want him falling in love with ambiguity.
They were afraid he would get lost.
They were that terrified of love.